So I bet you guys are wondering what the hell I'm dressed as. Well, let me give you a hint. Yep, that was 9-year-old me. That looks like it was taken after one too many pixie sticks, and it looks like I may have snorted some as well. Let's go to the house. I almost died at birth, just gonna put that out there, because of my own stupidity. So, okay, I didn't want to come out. So an emergency C-section was had. Honestly, this is my theory. I think I was just trying my damnedest to be born on Halloween. But alas, I was born on the 30th. On Hallows Eve. But you know what? I still consider myself to be a Halloween baby because nearly, if not all of my birthday parties involved costumes, pumpkins, and all things spoopy. So let's take a trip down the Yenny memory lane and check out all of my childhood Halloween costumes. Okay, number 1. Red Riding Hood. So I'd like to think this costume is pretty creative for a baby, considering the fact that most parents tend to opt for turning their child into some sort of inanimate object or a fruit, like grapes or something. So yeah, ballerina. This always makes me laugh because, you know, every little girl swears, like, I'm gonna be a ballerina. It's like, okay. And I was obsessed for a while about dressing as a ballerina. It's funny because when I was actually given the choice later on in life between taking ballet lessons and piano lessons, I chose piano. You know, God bless old me. I would do ballet performances for my grandparents in this tutu. God, it was horrible. Okay, so this one has a funny story. Okay, so I was super freaking excited to wear this costume because number 1, it wasn't one of those cheapy costumes from like Party City where like the tela's coming off as you go from house to house. Second of all, I was a princess. I mean, what girl doesn't want to be a princess, know what I'm saying? So my mom takes me to this Halloween party that her company was having, and some come mierda, dressed as Dracula, decides, oh hey, let me scare the shit out of this little girl dressed as a princess. Needless to say, I lost my shit, and I cried a lot, and I think we went home early. I think my mom maybe had time to eat one bocadito, and that was it. Alice in Wonderland. I don't even remember dressing up as Alice, though the cosplayer in me is cringing at the fact that I didn't at least try with a blonde wig. But you know, whatever. Cuban Alice, Alicia, Cinderella, Cinderella con escrache. No, can you imagine if that was like the way they sang the song? Okay, so I was Cinderella, obviously, a very skinny Cinderella. You know, her gown was super poofy. That didn't exist with this costume. I think it was because I was always complaining, ay que me pica, and I wanted to just enjoy my life and eat my croquetas on my birthday. So notice that I have a lopsided bun, missing teeth, and I have the Cuban ass gold chain hanging around my neck. And I remember specifically going hardcore on that bobbing for apples with my one fucking tooth. Okay, so this is the costume that at the beginning of this episode I was trying to emulate. I watched a lot of Nickelodeon at the time. I enjoyed watching people getting slimed, and I ate a lot of kids' cuisine. The ones that came with the brownie in the middle, not the freaking applesauce. Fuck that guy. So this is when I started to get creative with my costumes because most of these items were not store-bought. The one thing I mainly regret about this costume is that wig, porque está de madre. I really wanted to be a gypsy because that is around the time that Disney's Hunchback of Notre Dame came out. So every girl was like, I want to be a gypsy. Not really knowing what a gypsy really is. I went a little heavy on the makeup there, but my mom just kind of let me go. Let me do whatever I wanted, so God bless her. Okay, so age 11, I'm dressed as a figure skater. I really liked ice skating at the time, so I had my birthday party at an ice skating rink. That's it, there's nothing else to this costume. So I feel the hippie is probably one of the most popular costumes on Halloween, and I'm not gonna lie, I was feeling myself in this stoom. Yep, I said stoom. Because I found all these items, the shirt, the headband, the peace sign necklace at this really great store in Miami called Miami Twice. That place gets D'd up on Halloween because they sell really authentic, like, vintage wear. Okay, so this one, I was contemplating not posting this one. Okay, so I was at this point clearly going through puberty. I was super awkward, a hell of a nerd, and I don't think that I had any Halloween plans, and I just threw this shit together. Again, this is all from crap in my closet. It's just like, what? I wish I could just go back in time and like stop myself. ¿Y qué carajo is on my chest? Someone explain this to me. Someone explain. Oh my God, qué pena. Last but not least, I'm already kind of stopping at the whole puberty point in my life. Still awkward as hell. I was 14, maybe? I watched a lot of Nick at Night. I'm a big fan of the classics, including I Dream of Jeannie. And I was, oh my God, when I was really young, like between the ages of 14 and like 16, I was obsessed with showing my midriff. Like, oh my God, so sexy. And like at 14, you know, again, God bless my mother. She was just like, fuck it, go be you. So I hope that you guys had a great trick-or-treat and we'll have another great trick-or-treat tonight, because most of us who absolutely love Halloween probably celebrated all weekend and will continue to celebrate today, damn it. I don't care if I go to work tomorrow morning, I will celebrate Halloween on Halloween. And then tomorrow you guys can just put up your Christmas trees, porque ya all the stores already have Christmas shit everywhere. What happened to Thanksgiving? Or as they say, Thanksgiving. I went to Target and what do I see before me? Bolitas, lucecitas, a Santa Claus that's like the size of the roof. So thank you, mi gente, for joining me on this journey of all of my childhood Halloween costumes on Trick or Treat. So have fun tonight, be safe, try not to expose too much of your pee-pee, and beware of the clowns. Porque están jodiendo. I love you.